Hey everyone, and welcome back to Amaya 365. So today we're going to be talking about the Women's March. Such a great topic. I'm so glad you're here to join me. Let's get right into it. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me today. As you can probably tell, this is a subject that I'm super passionate about, so excited for. I've been looking forward to this since New Year's. Any type of activism gets my heart racing. I can't wait to get out there in the streets and be one of the voices of making a change. So the inception of the Women's March came about in 2017 with Trump's inauguration into office. The day after, people took to the streets, women, men, activists, the LGBT community, religious organizations, all coming together and hitting the streets to make a stand, to let their voice be heard that they're not going to stand for this injustice. It was also a platform to talk about women's rights, their health, their safety. It was also a great platform where people were discussing the Muslim ban, the Me Too movement, as well as Black Lives Matter. For me, the Women's March is so important for our communities and women and minorities because it gives a platform to people who do not have a voice, and they allow people to let their voice be heard, to get the justice that they want, and to be a part of something bigger than themselves. We're rallying to make a change, not just on behalf of women, but on behalf of our communities as a whole. We're coming together to make a stand that says, yes, our lives matter. Yes, everybody deserves to have equal rights. Yes, everybody deserves to have equal pay. We're here to remind those that want to continue to oppress us that we are going to use our voice on behalf of those being oppressed. Whether it's the trans community not being able to have equal rights, to use the women's bathrooms, to have protections against hate crimes. Whether it be women not having equal rights, not having equal pay, not having control over their own bodies. We're going to stand up for victims of rape, for victims of sexual assault. We're going to let them know that your body is a safe place. And if it's violated, you will get justice. The Women's March has become an all-encompassing platform of love and acceptance, and people rallying to use their voice for the greater good of our communities and for the nation as a whole. I'm so glad to be a part of the women's movement this year, the Women's March this year, because as a trans woman of color, I have to reclaim my space, not only for myself, for the trans community, for the trans women of color who have lost their lives, to stand up and say that we demand equal rights. We are going to reclaim our space, our time, and to make sure that we have a safe place to use the restroom, to make sure that we are able to have access to the healthcare that we need, to make sure that we're safe just going to the restroom. And so I encourage all of my trans brothers and sisters to join in with us on this Women's March. Reclaim your time. Let your voice be heard. Come together as a community in love and compassion, and let's show them that we're not going to stand for injustice. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. And if you can't make it tomorrow, I'm taking you guys on an exclusive with me on the march. You heard it. I'm taking you live to the Women's March here in Santa Ana with me. I'm taking my camera, gonna record some amazing footage, try and get some interviews, and it's just gonna be amazing. The amount of love and compassion and community, and that's really what it's all about. I love you so much. Thank you guys for joining me on this amazing day. I can't wait to show you everything that transpires. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Amaya 365. And today we are live out on the streets getting ready for the 3rd annual Women's March.
Good morning, I'm Johnny. I'm with the Unitarian Universalist Church in Fullerton. But I was just so happy to see another church out here, because typically when you think of churches, you don't really think of progressive ideologies. So it's really great that we can unify and be a voice for people of faith that support just intersectional feminism. So thank you for being out here.
So we're marching for the 3rd annual Women March here in Orange County, California. Thousands of people have come out. Marching with Fairview Community Church.